So for the last week, I was at an event called Geekend, and that's where about 17 guys get together, rent a house, play board games, card games, have some drinks, and enjoy a good time just to kind of get away from things and relax and recharge. So I did what I could there. I did some kettlebell work, I did swings and kettlebell press, as well as various push-ups. The house itself that we stayed at was actually on a very steep hill, so I was able to walk to the Shell station, which was a mile and a half away. And believe me, in the area we were in, that Shell station with the mini mart was the highlight of the city. And once I was at the Shell station, what I did was acquired some beer and a coffee, and then walked all the way back up the hill with a beer and coffee in hand. And let me tell you, that was excruciating, because that hill is a lot steeper than it looks, and I figured that out really quick. That was what it was. It was fun, but I'm really happy to be back and get in the swing of things. Today I did overhead press. I did the 5-3-1 routine that I'm doing, and I started month 2 of 5-3-1 yesterday, but today was day 2 of that, and it was shoulder day. Tomorrow's a rest day, and then I'll go through the rest of the week and update you guys next week with how that goes. I took some footage of me doing chin-ups, pull-ups, and dips. I'll go over that. I think I'll actually post the pull-up and dips just to go over the assistance work that's in the 5-3-1 program for shoulder day. In the next few days, I'm going to have a video about sleep quality and how light affects it. That's going to be the gist of it. There's a lot of things you can go into with sleep, but for me, I wanted to detail the effects of light on sleep, because not a lot of people realize that light can affect sleep in a lot of ways, bad and good, depending on what part of the sleep cycle you're in and what time of day it is. But there's a lot to it, and I just kind of wanted to go over the things that I thought were important. Still trying to think of a title for those videos. I don't know, Ginger Rants. I'll come up with something, and once I find it out, I'll post a video and link you guys to it. I also wanted to go over a book that I read a while back that actually got me to notice the site Photocracy, which I really love, and I went over in my first video log. I won't rant about it that much anymore, but it is an amazing site, and I really wouldn't have known about it if it wasn't for this book, Fitness for Geeks. And I'm a huge geek, and I am into fitness, so I looked at the title of the book, saw the cool things on the front, including the Fitbit and a few other fit tech devices, and picked it up. It's by Bruce Perry, it's O'Reilly Media, and it is really a good read if you're into fitness and you happen to be a geek. Even if you're not a geek, I think there's a lot of cool stuff in the books, so definitely worth a read, or at least a check out if you have some time and want a good read about fitness. So on a side note, my girlfriend wanted me to try this Sentry calming collar on my dog, and I will be putting it on her tonight and give it a run. It says it's supposed to last about a month, and what it does is it has pheromone technology that kind of simulates the pheromones of a mother dog, and it's supposed to calm the dog down. I occasionally have to, unfortunately, crate Leela, because when I'm gone she gets into some trouble. She has a big crate, but I just would like to see the difference with this and without it, and maybe I won't have to crate her anymore if something like this calms her down. So I'm going to give it a shot, and it's kind of a side thing to keep you guys updated with how good it works. But yeah, it's Sentry Calming Collar for dogs. Can't say I've heard of it before, but give it a shot. And for my diet, what I'll be doing is I'll be trying to eat maintenance calories for about a month, just to see if I can just scope those in, narrow them down to make sure I got them right, and then from there determine if I want to actually cut down a little bit for the summer or keep bulking and gain some more mass for strength and just keep on trucking with 5-3-1. I'll still do 5-3-1 if I cut, but I would definitely reduce the volume a little bit. I'd still lift just as heavy, but I wouldn't do as much assistance work, and maybe add in some more cardio if I'm looking to thin out or lean out for the summer. But that's something I'll determine after I eat at maintenance for about a month. And I'm also going to try to clean things up, maybe eat a little more paleo, just cut out most things like bread, oats, and focus on fruits, veggies, and meat, which for me I love anyway, and it comes natural to me. And I've always felt really good when I just eat those 3 things, as well as a few other things like almonds and walnuts as well for the healthy fats. So I'll keep you guys updated with that, let you know how it goes, and that'll conclude my second video log.